Alrighty. I didn't say nothing because I want to use it as a short also in the beginning of this video. Alright, this is the Aftermarket 3-point hitch. Now, I'm going to go over a few little things here I had to do. A lot of what I had to do is because of my own dumbness. I'm going to say it like it was. I lost this piece to the hitch, and I had to hand make this and tweak it and get it the perfect length. At first, we were hidden down here because it wasn't long enough. The first one wasn't long enough, and the cylinder was hidden here before it can extend all the way up. And then I made one that was too long, and I put it through this hole, and then that was bottoming out here. So then I cut my cousin to weld a piece on here to get it off of that, and then the whole thing was too long. Then it would hit this all the way to the top, so I just got done shortening it. I'm gonna leave that alone. Only other thing I'm gonna do to it, I am gonna drill a 1/4 inch or a 5/16, maybe a 1/2 inch, no bigger than a 1/2 inch, through here, where I can put a bolt or pin in this if I want to use down pressure, because I have two-way hydraulics on this. In other words, it's pressure going up, pressure going down. And I'm gonna do a pressure test on it, a lift test in a little bit, sooner or later. People are not gonna agree on what I'm gonna do that, but anyway. Anyway, it's one of the things I want to know. So I had to put some washers in here to bushing this up, because the piece is here. The little U-shaped piece is here. I cannot get my hands on it right now. We have looked everywhere, but it is here. I got pictures of it on the tractor in the yard. It is here. I just got it'll pop up laying here somewhere sooner or later. It's here. I know it's here, but I want to make this piece so I can go and use the hitch. All right, 1/2 inch hydraulic hose. I plumbed it into the remotes. But ever use something back here on the drawbar that need hydraulics out here, I just unplug my 3-point hitch, because you're not gonna use both at the same time, no way. So I'm just gonna unplug here and plug my implement up that I'm towing on the drawbar. Wow, I have a drawbar. I had half a drawbar. The piece that was stuck out here, I had that. I just removed it. If I want to tow any trailer or anything, I just use this. Not a problem. This hitch is built like a tank. It is made, a company online sells it. It's called Gen Sales, Jen, then Sales. It is extremely expensive. It is like $1,600 for just the hitch with no cylinder, no hoses, just the framing of the hitch. But it is built like a tank now. It is built like a tank. It's category 2. Well, let me rephrase that. It is category 1 and 2. And if I can drop this off real quick here and show you what I'm talking about, category 1 and 2. Yeah, might not be able to do it. There we go. All right, this is category 2. You roll the ball around here, it's category 1. So, and both ends are that way. That end is like that way too. And it's like I said, category 1 and 2. It is built like a tank. Now, far as negative, I haven't used it yet. I just got it plumbed up and got the cylinder. We looked for days for the piece that I was missing, and never showed up. So we kind of just give up on that. And as I was still making that one, I was trying to still locate it, and it's here. It's here. It'll pop up. When it pops up, I'll take that off, throw it away, and put that in this place. But this hitch is built like a tank. It's made by Gen Sales. It's probably the heaviest duties one you can probably buy. Like I said, it's category 2, so you're not gonna pull too many category 2 implements with a farmall. I'm gonna get that straight now. Maybe if this was a 400 or 450 or something another along them lines, or maybe a diesel, you might can pull some category 2 implements. I don't even think with a Super M you will. That's the same hitch fish to H2, I believe. But So I won't stress the category 2 part too much. It means it's overbuilt for me, because I'm not going to be using category 2 implements. I'm going to be using mainly 1. By using the category 2 implements, they're going to be barred. I just can't see what I'm going to be able to put behind this. I got a road blade here that I'm going to use on it just because I have no other use for it. And that's what I'm going to put that bolt in here for. So, because I got a path that needs working really bad. Really needs a bulldozer on it. But I'm going to put me anywhere from a 5/16, probably a 1/2 inch bolt through here. That way, because the way it does, once the implement hits the ground, this piece is supposed to swing down so it don't put no down pressure. But I'm going to put a pin in here. I'll drill a hole through it where I can put a bolt through it. So if I want down pressure, I can put that pin or that bolt through this plate and I have down pressure. Like I said, this hitch is built like a tank. It's sold by Gen Sales. It's not the other one. It's not the other one people buy. It's not that one. Can't think of the name of it. But it ain't that one because so I was looking up pictures and trying to find this part, if I can buy this part, because I wanted to keep it all one piece. I needed this arm here. I did not misplace this arm. This arm did not come with the tractor. I would have not brought this. I'm gonna get this straight now. I would have not brought this hitch if I had to buy one, a 3-point hitch. I'd have probably waited and found me a used one. 3-point hitch on these tractors, whether it's an M, whether it's an H, whether it's a Super A, anything like that. I mean, 140, any of these old farmalls, it just opens up the versatility of it. It makes it a lot more versatile, easy to find implements and everything else. I had 3-point hitch on my 140. When I put it back together, I went to 1-point because that way I have that option, because I do stumble upon really cheap fast hitch implements from time to time, and I want to be able to use them. But because I love the fast hitch, it just, the implements be kind of expensive sometimes and kind of hard to find. But anyway, these tractors originally came, it's kind of like a Super A. You get them with a drawbar, yeah, I'll do a 3-point hitch. A Super A will handle, category 1 implements for the most part. All right, but we talking about them. Like I said, I'm gonna use a road blade. I know with this, with some down pressure probably. It needs a major reshaping. I got I'm gonna get a bush hog for this. I want it on a 3-point hitch. That's what I want, one for the 3-point hitch, because I get in a tight spot where I don't be able to turn it around. I'm gonna do some tillage with this, and I'm gonna get me a sprayer to spray my vegetables, produce, or whatever you want to call it, with this M. That's why I have the front end set for the straddle 240-inch rows. A sprayer gonna be used on this, a road blade for sure, and a bush hog. And I'd like to find me a field cultivator or a chisel plow, something around along them lines. It'll make the tractor a whole lot more versatile. Now, this is an Agri Supply cylinder. Grizzly. How long it'll last, I don't know. They're 100. That's a 3.5-inch cylinder. I wanted a 4, but I'm glad I did not get a 4, because if I did, when it's all the way up, this here is like a 1/2 inch away from this cylinder. It would be almost hitting it. And I really like to use these. These are really nice, these stabilizers. They're really nice. And they hang right up here when you're not using them. When you're unhooking an implement or something, you just hang them right up there. That's why I got my implement clip stuck in. But we're gonna test this thing out. We're gonna hook this. I got a jitterbug both sets. It's a jitterbug here, about 7 foot. I'm gonna put that behind it. It's gonna almost cover the tire tracks. That's the only thing about it too. When I got these wheels pulled out like this, the straddle 2 garden rows, it makes it hard to get an implement that'll cover your tire tracks, if you know what I mean, that ain't too big for the tractor to pull. There's another downfall to it, but I like the looks of it, and I like it's, as sturdy as it on up. I like that part. It's just hard to get an implement that the tractor will actually physically pull and, cover your tire tracks. And that's a problem there, but for sure. But if anybody had any questions, like everything on this hitch is category 2. If you look, this is a category 1 arm. I could not find a category 2 arm like this. I was missing one. So I just did a category 1 and I put bushings in it to go from category 2 to 1, so everything's good and sturdy and tight. Now, if I stumble across a category 2 arm to go here, I get it. The little stuff, mainly all I'm gonna be using is category 1, mainly. If I had come into a problem, I would deal with that when the problem gets here. If it's bend, if I bend it or another along the line, if it gets bent or something, we'll deal with that the day it gets here. But you can run dual cylinders on this. We're gonna try it with 1. If I need more lifting weight, I'll put a second cylinder on it. But from what I read by other people, that 1 3.5-inch cylinder is gonna do the job. And like I said, I don't think you can go a whole lot more bigger on this hitch than 3.5, because you're very close down there on your 90, and this arm over here is very close when this hitch is all the way up. But I stumbled upon that piece and put it back on there. I put new connectors on here too, put it back in the clamp. And I got a distributor video. I done a distributor swap on this thing. Went from the Delco Remy to the to an actual IH distributor. So I was missing this piece and I didn't have the cylinder, but all the framing was here. The $1,500 worth of stuff was here. There was the arms, the framing that goes around the tractor, the bottom piece. I had all that on the tractor. But even the top link is category 2. I'm gonna try to get me a bushing to go in that to fit in here to get that from 2 to category 1. But I like these arms here. They're category 1 or 2. I like that. That's great. I've been having this. We been having this drawbar here for years, and ain't nothing to fit it. So we gonna get the category 2 drawbar. Man, well, I'm gonna crank it up one more time and let you see me. Well, let me stick that back in there. See me work it up and down here. I try not to edit no videos unless I got to, because it makes the screen. It just makes the screen so. It makes the picture so small. I ain't quite figured that out yet. How to work that to where when I edit the video, it don't fool with the. Pushed it up. They had little ninnies like this that you can put here or there to hook them on. I had this extra long pin sticking out. I said, well, it makes sense to put it there. You can see when it gets all the way up, it gets kind of close there. But even from an idle, I think it got pretty decent speed to it. And that's just running off the belly pump. I'm gonna walk around here real quick and show the plumbing on it, just in case someone. All right, it's pretty simple. Ty Frank from Canada, he's your farmall man on these M's and H's and stuff, really. He's the man on them. He's taught me a lot. But they're Wheatland tractors he be fooling with most of the time, but same concept. All right. There's your pressure line coming out you. That's your pressure line coming out of your belly pump. This is the lever that turns your belly pump on and off. There's 3 positions: on, neutral, and off. Notice me, off is let the pressure off. That's your pressure line. I got a Christmas tree valve on here. That's the pressure side going in. When you work the valve, it sends all pressure to either one of these lines, and then it returns it back through here. He's the one explaining to me how to put the plumb my loader valve. I think I got that almost figured out now on my loader valve. What I got to do is I got to move this pressure line to the spool valve on the loader and let it return back through this valve, I think. Take the return off the loader valve and return it back through here. So you should have pressure on both of them like that way. That way, should. I don't know. We'll figure that out later when I get to that project. But that's how it's plumbed. pressure coming in here, coming to the Christmas tree valve on the backside. Pressure in and out. Two-way hydraulics. But if I got any questions about this H or M 3-point hitch, I'm glad to try to answer it. I made that hose. These are my Track Supply Gates hoses, 1/2 inch pipe thread on each end. That's just a pipe, galvanized 1/2 inch pipe elbow. Same way as down there. I got one up here. I think I might use it. That way it'll get this curl out of here and get it over here. Anyway, this farmall M 3-point hitch. It'll get a whole lot more of a versatile tractor now with that on there for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching.